welcome back to the Code of Rockets. Today, in this exciting lecture, we'll be diving deep into the chat interface of Google AI Studio. So without further ado, let's get started. Now let's learn how to use the Google AI Studio chat interface. To do that, first we are going to create a prompt. So to create a prompt, we can do create new and choose our prompt, type of prompt. First we'll go with the chat prompt, which is basically like a simple chat interface. Nothing too much. We can now here enter our prompt. Choose in this chat interface as compared to the normal Gemini interface, we get a more controllable interface. So for example, we can change the model if we wanted. We can change the temperature. Temperature is basically temperature is the creativity level that you allow the LLM to have in its output. For example, if we have a high temperature, it's going to be more creative, but as well it may produce incorrect information more likely. It's more likely. But if you keep the temperature at 0, for example, it's going to just be plain old. We don't want to do that. We want to keep it somewhere in the middle. Not too high, not too low. 0.45 is good. Then after we choose a temperature, we can edit the safety setting over here. But no, we won't do that. We will just normally chat with the bot. Now we'll do high. This won't take much time. Write a to-do app in HTML, CSS and JS. For these type of stuff like coding, you may need to put it a bit lower than normal because it has to be less creative in it. Otherwise we will get a lot of errors which we don't want. And after we are finished editing the prompt, we can just save it. I'm not going to write anything. Then in my library, we can go and we can view all of the prompts that we have ever created. Then we will go on to freeform prompt. Freeform prompt is what you would normally add. Normal prompt, for example. It's a normal prompt. What we usually do. We can do write a blog post about AI, for example. Here we may want the creativity level to be a bit high. That's why I'm going to put a little high temperature. Could choose the model. And we're going to go to response. Ready? So here we could add a lot of things. And the freeform prompt is a normal prompt basically. And then we come to our last prompt type, which is a structured prompt. A structured prompt is like a table. As you can see, we have a table here that we can add an input and an output. An LLM. I'm just going to write, for example, what is GPT? What is ChatGPT? I meant to write. What is ChatGPT? Then we have an LLM. We could add several examples, and this is mostly used in something that we call fine tuning, which I will explore later in this course. Then after writing it, we can just test our response. What is chat GPT, or we can actually, let's change it a bit, define chat GPT, and we'll wait for us to get the response. And we got a response. This is just for testing the output. In a normal case, we would have many prompts here for if we were doing fine tuning, but as you know, we have not learned that yet. And we have today we have explored all three types of prompts, how to use the chat interface we have explored. And also we have explored the basic types of prompts and where to use them exactly.
Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.